Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today we're obviously in my aunt's garage with the LiftMaster model 8355, but we do have a pretty major update in this garage. So obviously we have this door attached to an opener, but if we look at this door, there's an opener up there. So if you saw the title of the video, you will know that the opener we have in here is this. So this is a Chamberlain model C2102. Bought this a couple days ago and installed it. This was actually my first time installing an opener. So yeah, it went pretty well. My aunt helped me out quite a bit with this, just with the header end, because one of the drill bits broke for the header end, so I had to get a 2x4 there. That was pretty much all her doing, but I did install this. So yeah, got the wall button over here. This is where my aunt wanted it. Just ran the wire over that beam and then ran it over to the opener. For this sensor, we ran it through the ceiling up there. You can kind of see, goes through the ceiling and comes out somewhere and then goes over to the opener there. So yeah, that sensor and wall button are stapled together. So yeah, sensor, had the receiver going this way because the receiver is right there, and I didn't want the receivers to point the same direction. So yeah, we have the 882 for the 8355, and it's wired, so it wires right there. There's also a wireless button. I think this is an 885 over here. So yeah, have two means of opening this. Yes, I do have it plugged into an extension cord. There is no wired outlets in the ceiling. There's actually none for this opener either. This one's also plugged into an extension cord. If we take a look up there. So yeah, that is unfortunate, but you know, it's the only thing I can do. So yeah, and also on the 8355, I decreased the down travel because it was going down way too far. So it was way back there before. And then on the Chamberlain, I have the limits set pretty well as well. So yeah, chain might be slightly loose, but for square rails, whoops, gotta flip this back. They're supposed to be a little bit loose. Yes, I know it's a square rail. I'm sorry about that, but you know, just had to use what was in the box. So let's go ahead and run the 8355 first. And this opener is extremely quiet. So here we go. Yeah, the belt needs greased on this, but I don't have any white lithium grease to do this. I sprayed some WD-40 on this door. Yes, I know it's not the best thing, but it's better than nothing. So, yeah, another thing is that this door desperately needs new cables. So if we look back here, whoops, tripped over that thing. If we look back here, you'll see that the rail is pretty much perfectly straight. It's maybe not perfect, but it's fairly straight. But this door, when it goes up, the whole door goes crooked. So the door arm is way off when it's open. So that is a bit of an issue. But since this door really doesn't get used hardly at all, it should be fine. Got some good angle there. It was actually, the opener just came out so that I could just mount it right to that wood up there. Was gonna put a kicker on this, but it's actually really solid up there. So I don't even think it really needs a kicker. So yeah, let's go ahead and run this Chamberlain. It's a lot quieter than I expected it to be. But yeah, we got the doorbell button here, and let's run it. So yeah, and here's what I mean with the door arm. You can see that it's pretty far off. So yeah. Oh well, there's nothing I can really do about it. If we look from over here, yeah, you can kind of see how the door goes crooked like that. But whatever. We'll go ahead and close both these back down. back here. So yeah, the 8355 is a little bit faster. Also, I saw the date on this. The date on this is September of 2018. So, yeah, let's go ahead and run both of these again. We'll get the Chamberlain remote. I'm actually not even sure this model number. 950 ESTD, made in March of 2023. That's when the opener was made. So yeah, let's go ahead and run this from back here. I mean, it's not the quietest opener ever, but it's really not that loud. Was gonna mount a reinforcement bracket here, but then I decided, you know, I would just mount the door bracket right here. So yeah, we'll get the 93 or 893 LM out of my aunt's Prius here. Alrighty, here's the 893 LM. This one was made in December of 2017. The date on the opener was September of 2018, though. Let's go ahead and run this from back here. Oops, sorry. Yeah, and this door doesn't have the same problem where it goes crooked. So you see, that one's perfectly straight. So yeah, eventually I'll probably just replace the cables on that door, but I'm only here for a few days, so don't really have time to do that. I spent all day yesterday putting the opener up. We'll go ahead and run these down. We'll start with the Chamberlain door. And we'll do the 8355 door. So yeah, these doors do kind of suck because they're pan doors, but I actually really like the way they look from the outside. So yeah, they look pretty nice. I'm going to switch hands here because I'm filming this with my left hand, which is not a good idea. We will run, as soon as I get the remotes again, this is their Chamberlain, so we'll run the Chamberlain door again. And we will run the LiftMaster door again. So yeah, the 8355 is quieter, but I was expecting that Chamberlain to be really loud, but that Chamberlain's actually pretty quiet. So yeah, let's see, get this remote back in my pocket here, and we will do sensor and force on each opener. Start with the Chamberlain. Yeah, and on these new Chamberlains, the light doesn't blink. So, yeah, we'll also do a force test on the Chamberlain. So that works. And this does beep. So, yeah, it does beep. My 8587 does the same thing. Let's see if this one beeps. I'll do a sensor first. This one blinks. I'm assuming it will beep because this one's actually newer than my 8587. So we'll let it come down. Oh, it doesn't. So yeah, I tripped the force and this one doesn't beep. So that's kind of interesting. We'll run down both these doors one more time, and that'll be it. We'll start with the 8355 door this time. The original opener here was a Genie Chain Glide. It was one of the early ones, and it lasted actually about 20 years, which is kind of surprising given that those are pretty bad openers. We'll run the Chamberlain door down, and that'll be it. Yeah, that door is really creaky, but yeah. So there you go. My first time installing an opener went pretty well. So yeah, there you go. That's the Chamberlain C2102 on this door, and then obviously LiftMaster 8355 on this door. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all the updates I have for in here. So thank you guys so much for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.